there is one witness who, to some extent, corroborates the plaintiff in his statement about the conduct of the conductor. A man named Johnson, who was coming up 6th Street on the east side below Johnson Avenue, testifies to you that he saw the conductor get on to the front platform para. The plaintiff has also testified that the car did not stop on the north side of Johnson Avenue and that as it went across Johnson Avenue and down to the slope on the other side, it was going at a pretty lively rate. He describes it as nearly at a full rate and he says that the car, as it crossed the tracks and down to the slope, was swaying to and fro. Mr. Smith testified that the car went across the track very fast and he describes it as jumping up and down. And Mr. John testifies that when he saw the car, it was jolting. Para. Now there is a further question for you to determine, assuming the truth of this evidence as to the manner in which the car was going and taking into consideration the situation and the circumstances. There is evidence that this car was full of passengers. There is further evidence that there were passengers upon the rear platform and passengers upon the front platform. There is some evidence that the plaintiff at the time was either sick or in a drunken condition. You will have to determine whether, in view of these facts and in view of the further fact that after the car crossed Johnson Avenue, it approached a downward slope. It was the exercise of due and proper care to run that car in the way in which the plaintiff and his witnesses say it was being run. Para. If you should determine these questions or either of them in such a way as to find that there was negligence in the manner in which the car was managed or in the conduct of the conductor, and should further find that there was no contributory negligence upon the part of the plaintiff, then your duty would be to find a verdict for the plaintiff. Para. In case you do find these questions in favor of the plaintiff, you then will be met with the duty of determining how much your verdict in his favor shall be, and you are called upon to ascertain the damages. What the law looks to is compensation for pecuniary loss which the plaintiff has suffered, and it looks to the compensation alone and no other mode of reimbursement.